Guess what day it is? Well, I guess you already know. It's kind of a redundant thing to ask, but we'll play along. Guess what day it is? Oh, yeah, you're freaking right. It is a goddamn leg day. So, basic plan is to obliterate hamstrings, followed by a tactical and complete execution of quads. I would say that's going to describe the lift perfectly. So hamstrings, I definitely kind of want to change it up today. So I'm going to do a variety of movements. Hamstring curls, RDLs. I keep thinking about doing landmine, or no, what am I thinking? Belt squat, RDLs. So honestly, pretty much just like a cable RDL. But RDLs kind of fuck with me with cables, because I don't like doing them with like a normal cable stack like you would use for tricep pushdowns or something. Just because I want to stand directly above the cable. So a belt squat's perfect. The cable's right below my fucking body coming out of the floor. But other than that, and maybe some Smith machine RDL, I think that'll be enough to just get hamstring pumped to all hell. Now quads, I'm definitely going to change it up. You know, leg extensions will still be a large movement. I'll still be thrashing a couple sets on the leg extensions, but I do want to add in a lot more lower weight kind of volume work. Like, instead of doing squats first in the workout, then, you know, doing my one crazy set, whatever, and then fucking off to leg extensions, I kind of think I want to start off with leg extensions, so my quads are both warm and a bit pre-exhausted, and then do like some Smith machine squats, or maybe even get into some leg press. There's a leg press here that I like, but I just haven't used it for a while. You know, I will say clearly leg extensions have been working pretty solidly, but there is a different sort of burn factor that you get from doing hard sets of quad pressing movements. I think that's why a lot of people don't like legs. It's fucking, because those sets are fucking hard. You're bracing, you're really out of breath at the end of them, but you know, your quads are gonna fucking burn. So I foresee a lot of variety in today's leg day. I'm no psychic, but I think I can tell the future of how this workout is going to play out. Well, maybe not. I'll have to see what I like. And then who knows, maybe if every fucking leg press is taken, I'll just say to myself, hey, fuck this shit. Leg extensions and bodyweight sissy squats. I think I'd get a pretty freaky ass pump either way. So, I already drank 2 scoops of Bloodshot and 1 scoop of Hostility. That's kind of been my go-to combination, which, I mean, I think the pumps clearly speak for themselves. But let's, so it's a 20-minute drive. I would not want to drink it right when I get into the fucking gym. It's not going to do anything. It takes time to sort of, you know, get into your system and have all this shit flowing around. If you've ever drank a pre-workout with beta-alanine in it, or if you're like particularly sensitive to caffeine, then I guess you would know what I'm talking about, because I'm considering beta-alanine, like adding it in. I need to look it up again, because it has like, you know, performance metric benefits. I think it's like, it'll improve your, basically like the whole point would be like give you a few extra reps, like improve your muscular endurance or something like that. But you've got to take it really consistently, and it fucking makes you tingle. I need to look it up and decide whether or not it's worth it, because that tingly feeling, I gotta really look at the benefits, because if it's not like a noticeable thing, then I'm not so sure I want to do it. But I think I'm just ill-informed on the topic. But oh yeah, so whenever I was doing the beta-alanine, right, by the time I actually drank the pre-workout, it took about 15 minutes before I started to feel that itchy sensation. So before that, you know, sort of sensation started, it was just sitting in my fucking gullet, gradually getting digested. It didn't start actually doing shit until I could kind of feel the effect of it. So same thing with like your caffeine, your arginine, citrulline, all pump products, endurance, focus. It takes time to fucking get from eating it to just fucking, having an effect. That's really what I'm trying to say. So I got another 15 minutes plus potentially 10 minutes of banter before I start my first actual warm-ups and working set. So by then, this shit is gonna be kicking, and I'll be putting a solid step forward into getting this quad pump. So let's get out of here, goddammit. Let's get in there. Did a little bit of warm up with half a stack for a couple of reps, then a little more, a little more, a little more. My hamstrings are actually kind of fucking tired. Typically, if a muscle group, like let's say I've got a muscle group scheduled, and if it's really sore, I'll just say fucking skip it. But they don't feel that sore. Like, just because you feel a little sore doesn't mean you should skip your workout. Honestly, after the first 2 sets, they'll probably feel fucking good. So, you gotta use your best judgment. I've been saying that a lot more. With a lot of shit, there's not a cut and dry answer. You've got to kind of lift long enough and you'll sort of develop a sense for, a couple of nuanced aspects of lifting. Like, even though I did the whole stack last time, I'm going to cut it a little bit early just because, if the whole stack's 300, 250 feels about right. But let's throw this fucker around. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right. I think 2 more of those and then I'll move on to some kind of RDL. I want to make this lift very, very varied. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, I think some kind of RDL will be perfect right now. Not going crazy heavy on these. I'm going to do I'm going to try a set of the RDLs on the little, the belt squat. But same logic as normal. RDLs are kind of funky. I mean, I didn't do them for years because I couldn't feel it. Pretty much what I end up being, or using as a cue is I got a pretty narrow stance. Like, I can't touch my heels, obviously, because the cable's in the way, but pretty fucking close. And I'm trying not to flex my fucking glutes or lower back at all. I've even got kind of a round lower back because I'm trying to stay loose. I'm not going so heavy that I'm worried about like pulling anything. Obviously, you're not going to want to have a ton of load if your back looks like this, but this amount feels pretty comfortable. So when I try to come up, what I'm imagining is like trying to almost make the back of my knees touch my butt. Like I'm trying to pull, literally in my mind, I'm imagining trying to pull my knees all the way fucking back around. You really just have to do it and figure it out for yourself. But this will be a slow, controlled squeezing set, not going for a ton of weight. Oh, fuck. Okay. I was starting to get a little bit of glutes at the end, but that fatigued the fuck out of my hamstrings. And I really can't emphasize enough how it's going to take time to get good at these. I think 2 more here, and then I'll probably do some kind of curl. Okay. I'm thinking some single leg curls is a good move now. Whew, definitely getting pretty fucking pumped. You know, I hate to say it, but more often than not, this machine just ends up serving as a seat for me to sit down on during leg extension sets. Like, it's a badass Nautilus curl. It's old as fuck, but it's not. It's fucking like kind of grindy. It sucks, but it's good enough for light single leg curls. So I'm thinking I'll try one. If I like it, I'll do a couple more. And again, kind of light squeezing. You get the drill. That's kind of the common theme for today's hamstring workout. Okay. Let's do some something, not sure what. If I'm being real with you, I like Smith machine RDLs more than that landmine thing. Or what am I saying? No, it's not a fucking landmine, it's the belt squat. Okay. That's enough of that. Okay. All right. Let's start quads. I haven't talked about this for a while. Why the fuck is there a belt on the leg extension? Well, let me get into it. Let me explain my thought process. So when I do leg extensions, I mean, you got to think, let's say you're throwing up the whole stack. You've got to counteract that force on your legs by holding onto these fucking handles. And like, just by doing that, you're kind of like bracing, you're spending a lot of energy in the set. So instead of having to hold myself down manually, I strap a belt around the seat. You know, your leg extension results may vary because like every leg extension is built differently. But, you know, I get my legs in there, strap the belt on, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with my hands. Usually I'll just kind of hold them in the middle or whatever for balance, but You know, it just makes the set a bit easier. You know, this is the same reason why when I do face pulls, I don't want to stand up, right? What I do is I bring a bench over to the cable stack and I lay down and pull, right? In terms of bodybuilding, for the most part, you're trying to hit a single muscle group at a time. Now, sure, there's compound lifts, bench, you're hitting some tricep, whatever. But leg extensions, I'm trying to just focus all my fucking brain's power on sending signals to my quads. So the whole stack and 2 plates, that seems kind of crazy. So I'm just doing the whole stack, a plate, and a 25. Now, mind you, I am fresh. So as I get weaker after I do maybe 3 or 4 of these sets, I may throw the 25 off. I might even throw the plate off. I'll just have to see. But I definitely don't want to do a weight where I could do like 30 reps. This first set, maybe I'll get in the 20s, but that's because it's the first set. I'm fresh. And honestly, going any heavier than this seems kind of fucking freaky. God damn it, come on. Hip flip. There we go. Come on. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh. I think 3 more here, and then I'll move on to some kind of pressing. Whew. Fuck. All right. You know what? Fuck it. 3 more. Dude, leg extensions are fucking burning today, but I'm also strong on them. Honestly, I feel like I'm like 60% of the way to fully pumped right now. I might cut quads early before 11 sets. I'll dictate it by the pump. Whew, but 3 more of these for sure. Fuck. Holy shit, dude. Shit. Okay. Oh. So these are hard, but they don't feel that hard, because how long was that set? Count the seconds of how long I was actually exerting effort. Maybe what, 30 seconds, 20 seconds? And I get like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to just fucking chill in between. You know, ideally, you'll be able to have whatever mentality you want mid-lift. But for each of your sets, I've been saying this a little bit recently, you got to take 10 seconds, turn your music up, get hype, and then do your fucking set, go animal mode, and then fucking, you know, sit down, relax for a second to do it again. Whew. But I mean, do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you can go hard. That's the whole point. That's just sort of how I go about it. Oh, fuck. One more. Okay. At this point, quads have been sufficiently wrecked. So this machine is honestly not that heavy. Like the whole stack is like, you could definitely manage it. I'm talking to you specifically, especially when you're fresh. But after 6 fucking crazy sets of leg extensions, this is gonna feel fucking sick. So again, not really a heavy weight movement. Really, this is gonna be all about the fucking burn. So, I mean, I'm gonna try my best to get a fucking 100 reps. Oh, that wasn't awful. I could have got more. No resting on this set. I'm just going to try my best to do a complete failure burnout. And on leg extensions, I was saying this earlier, it's not so hard for me. Like for me to reach toe failing the leg extensions, it's much easier than on these. Like I'm really trying my best to dig deep. I could have done more. One more. God damn. Shit. Ugh. It's probably best practice to finish a set and say you could have done more. Obviously, if it's true, of course you got to say it, but you're a fool if every set you do, you're like, that was the best fucking set ever. You're just setting yourself up to plateau your intensity. His leg extension is a bit too light. It's a little bit too hard for me to reach absolute failure on it. So for this last set of the leg press, did I just say leg extension? I meant leg press, but for this last set, I'm gonna pre-exhaust with leg extensions and then run over here and burn out. I think it'll be easier for me to reach failure. All right. Okay. Fuck. All right. All right. Yeah, I called it. That was a little closer to actual failure than the other two. Fuck. I think I'm just gonna finish with 2 sets of light single leg squeezing leg extensions. And then we can go check the quad pump. It already feels really fucking inflated. Okay. Whoa. Obligatory reduction of the exposure. Let's see what kind of freaking pump resulted from those sets of leg extensions and leg press. So I just called it after that 9th set. If I were to do 2 more sets of those light leg extensions, honestly, I don't think they really would stimulate any more. Well, I don't think they would cause any more muscle stimulation. And I really don't think they'd give me any better pump either. You know, I feel like quads have been sufficiently hit. So, called it there. Let's fucking, let's see what's under the pants, goddammit. Shouldn't be too freaking bad. Oh, fuck, dude, it's hard to get these fuckers off. Especially with a leg pump. There we go. Okay. So, only more veins to come. We're only 2 weeks into the cut. Now, this isn't like show ready. We're not going that crazy with it. But we're not staying too soft either. So let's just roll these fuckers all the way up. Oh. 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 Hamstrings just kind of turn into a blob when they're pumped. And honestly, by now, they're sort of... Actually, well, fuck, man. I can kind of see a little something. Maybe they'll get even crazier when I'm even leaner. Because there's still some softness going on down here. I'd say I got most of my body fat in my lower back, sides, and butt. That's a pretty typical distribution. I don't have too much in just my actual like quads or arms, so it's not too hard for me to have some forearm veins with an arm pump, even when I'm kind of fully bulked. So take that into consideration when you think about your body fat percentage. Let's try to do 1 breath hold veiny shot. Oh, love it. So I'm gonna go back and do some adductors too. I am not gonna do any fucking calves. We did Samson Dowd's calf workout on Sunday, and I'm still feeling it. Maybe I got to change up my method. I don't want to spoil that video. That'll be on the either the Hostile YouTube channel or the Fuad Abiyad Media channel. But probably maybe a couple times a month, I'll do some videos that are over there. So if you don't want to miss out on those, may as well go check it out. But that was a solid leg day. Honestly, I'm decently satisfied with the intensity. Obviously, you can always have a crazier lift. That's a given. But, you know, like let's say this is perfection in terms of the intensity. You want to approach it, but you'll never actually get there. You've always got some shit left in the tank. But over time, as a lifter, you should progress to be able to go harder and harder and harder. Even if it's not like becoming stronger. Like let's say there's 2 lifters. One has been lifting for a year and the other one has lifted for a month. And at the microscopic level, if you were to analyze their biceps, both of them have the exact same strength and endurance, right? But the guy who's been lifting for longer, assuming he's been going hard, his mind is used to pushing himself even harder. So the dude who's only lifted for 1 month, even though, well, you know, at a muscular level, he's capable of doing that exact same set with the same weight, reps, and intensity, he's kind of limited by his mind. Like he'll get to a point and be like, I can't do anymore. But over time, you should try to approach your limit more and more and more and more and more. You know, don't fucking try to do a 1 rep max, obviously. When you guys comment about asking me to do 1 rep maxes, it's never going to happen. It does not correlate with muscle growth. If doing 1 rep maxes gave you a massive chest, then that's what my fucking workout would be. You know, I'm never going to go sub 5 reps. I can almost guarantee it. Apart from a warm up, of course. But legs felt pretty fucking good. You know what I kind of want to do some Smith machine squats. Honestly, what I would really love, well, I guess I'm just describing a hack squat, but I would love a Smith machine that has a safety squat bar, like as the bar. So you could still do kind of that squatting motion, a little bit of like freedom of movement, but you don't have to bend forward so much like with a normal barbell or a normal Smith machine. Because front squats, like, I feel it, but I don't really love it. I've done safety squat bar though, and I do like that a lot. If you've ever got a shoulder injury, if your shoulder is fucked up, I remember one time I was benching. I must have flared my elbows out too far because I had a real crunchy rep, and it wasn't like 225. This was like 3 something. So my shoulder was like fucked for a little while. Obviously, I stopped doing any kind of pressing that hurt and did a lot of rotator cuff PT, which now it's good. I mean, you see me benching super heavy, but you know, ideally I wouldn't have hurt myself. But whatever. So in terms of squats, I couldn't fucking get under a squat bar. Putting my arms back here on the bar, it fucking hurt. I couldn't do it. So that's when I threw in the safety squat bar for a while, because I could hold, you know, 4 plates on there and it wouldn't fuck with my shoulder. So just because you've got some kind of nagging injury or you've got a little bit of an obstacle, don't just immediately think to yourself, okay, I can't hit it at all. Okay, I'm just going to have to skip it. You know, in any realm of nagging something, injury, whatever, it is always in your best interest to work around it. Is there any wood around here for me to knock on? Fuck. Oh, there's some. Let's say hypothetically, fucking snap my shin in half. Freak accident. Left shin in pieces. Am I just gonna fucking quit working out altogether? No, dude, I'm still gonna fucking hit upper body. I'm still gonna train my chest with as much intensity as possible. I'm still gonna train back with as much intensity as possible. You know, just because you're injured somewhere does not mean you're bedridden. It is gonna be, so another thing, obviously, is you're gonna maintain your metabolism, because just by working out, you're gonna fucking, you know, this is probably just like stupid bro science, whatever, but who do you think is gonna recover faster from a serious injury? The guy who's maintaining his metabolism with exercise, or the dude who just says, okay, I'm fucking hurt, I'm just gonna stay in bed for weeks, right? Who do you think is gonna fucking be able to deliver nutrients and have more calories at their disposal? The dude who's still staying as active as possible. So I guess I translated from nagging injury to fucking serious injury, but that's definitely something you should take into consideration. Like in the summer, last summer, I fucking cut the fuck out of my hand. Like my whole thumb pad right here, sliced with I was cutting some shit like an idiot. Knife here, hand here, this way, complete fool. And I didn't even have the privilege of like looking away and having it happen. I was looking right at it. Oh, no, it's fucked. And I was like, obviously I was like, holy shit, fuck. But I wasn't really mad that I fucking got hurt. What I was really upset with myself was, fuck, how the fuck am I supposed to grab a dumbbell now? So, hand fucked. I can't fucking do shit with it. So instead of just fucking skipping anything upper body, you know, I fucking worked around it. So all of chest, I would strap that. I feel like I've told this story before, but there's a ton of new viewers. I'll still break it down. I put that little ankle attachment that, you know, you use for glute movements. I see a lot of guys use it for like side delts now. I would strap that onto my fucking forearm. So then I could basically have weight on my elbow and I could do chest press with cables. I could just do side lateral on the side lateral machine. Face pulls, I just did one arm at a time and just held on with my fingers, trying my best not to fucking mess with all the shit that was going on in here. And then biceps, same thing, strap it to my wrist. Curls, same shit, strap it to my tricep down. So that's a little tip for you. If your hand ever gets fucked up and it's just a hand, try your fucking best to work around it, dude. You'll thank yourself later when you don't have to, rebuild a shit ton of muscle that you fucking lost. So this quad pump turned into a little bit of injury training combination discussion, but that's all I freaking got. Let's get in the car. I've got a little cluster dextrin shake, only 20 grams and 1 scoop of some cookies and cream hostile protein powder. I actually like that shit a lot. Okay, fuck. Dude, just standing up, my quads are still freaking sore. Let's get out of here. We are done. Actually, I lied. I'm going to go sit on the adductor machine for like 8 sets. I'm not going to record it. There's really nothing to see. I'll just play on my phone in between sets. And with that, legs is freaking complete. I am very satisfied with that fucking pump. Holy shit. All right. We're having a little bit of an intermission. I'll be back. We're back. There we go. I had a little bit of a chat session with Nate, Mr. Nathan. But let's. Where the fuck is the shake? Oh, here it is. I'm fucking overheating. I need some fucking ice in these jugs when I bring them, but I'm so lazy. I just fill it up with normal water, and it's cold out of the tap, but then it warms up. I really need to get some fucking ice. Ooh, there we go. Accidentally left the exposure down. So, 20 grams of clustered dextrin and a scoop of cookies and cream, hostile protein. That is exactly what I want right now. The protein's whatever. I mean, I want protein post-workout, easily digestible. But the carbs are really what I'm going for. I want a little bit of like I just burned a fuck ton of glycogen in that workout. I want to replenish it a little. Not so much as I would in like a bulking context, because 100 grams of fucking carbs post workout, that's like a third of the carbs I get all day. So I like I want post workout carbs for that little blood sugar spike, get some glycogen back into the muscle, but not so much. I just need a little. That's my logic with it. Let's freaking roll. Power steering will be fixed tomorrow. So, oh fuck. If that takes a little while, then shit. No more car talks for you for a couple days. I'll have to have some more kitchen talks. But honestly, that's not that bad. Look old. Yeah, there we go. I like the kitchen talk. I gotta start having that in more. It is a whole aspect of the lifting that I've kind of been, not showing you guys at all. The fucking eating part. So, I'll add a little bit of freaking meals in here and there. Dieting, full day of eating, keep an eye out within the week. And don't worry, I'm not going to fucking make you wait until the end of the cut like the bulk. But I guess I don't have an awesome track record of keeping my promises like that. I was honestly hoping I would be finished earlier so I could go to Goodwill and check some shit out. But they are closed. I took a little bit too long post-workout talking. And then I also took a while to warm up because my hamstrings and my calves were real. Well, calves more. Like, calves were really tight. I did not want to even hit them. Hamstrings were a little sore. But after those first 2 sets, I didn't even notice. So, like I was saying, earlier, you kind of have to use your best judgment with that sort of thing. Like, sometimes, you hit, let's say you're doing push-pull legs, you do a rest day too, whatever. Let's say you do push day, then you do your pull day, then you do your legs day. Now it's push day again, and you still feel your chest a little. If your chest is seriously sore, like legit fucking sore, just put the workout off till the next day. Like, if you legitimately did not recover enough, then yeah, fucking, take a rest day, wait. But if it's just a little bit sore, honestly, I think you can work through it. You get, oh, this guy just fucking flew out of nowhere. You get like 2 sets into the workout, and you'll be freaking good. But again, you use your best fucking judgment, man. You definitely don't want to just try to wait until every box is checked in terms of your preparation to, hit a lift. Because then you're never going to fucking even go to the gym. We're not just going to be perfectly rested and fed and hydrated and like your schedule's freaking perfect every day. Now, ideally it would be for lifting in terms of a progress-based context. But, let's say I didn't get a fuck ton of sleep. I'm still going. Let's say I didn't eat a fuck ton of food. I'm still going. Let's say I didn't drink a frick ton of water. Yeah, I've been getting a couple comments. I've been dropping the F-bomb too much. I'll try to chill out a little, but honestly, I think I just can't help it. But so legs destroyed. That's pretty much all we got to say about the matter. Cardio in the morning. That is shit. I gotta look up. Okay, I think I'll do cardio. My only class tomorrow, and then I'll take the car into the shop. Because I cannot keep getting a fucking forearm pump trying to back into my parking spot. This shit is fucked up. But at least I'm not dragging plastic on the bottom anymore. That's good. That is freaking good. Had my dad help me out with that when I went home. So, shit, man, it's only 8:30. I get to chill. This is kind of rare. I should do this more often. I've got a bad habit. I talk about this a bit. I've got a bad habit of fucking pushing my sleep schedule backwards. Like it's very difficult for me to like go to bed earlier than I did the night prior, and wake up whatever. But in a performance-based outlook, sleep is one of the fucking biggest things you need, man. Even just life, you need a lot of sleep. People are not kidding when you hear a dude say like, just adding 1 hour of sleep per day will improve the quality of your life. I'm not a huge science-based guy, but I think they know what they're fucking talking about. I think they're onto something. So, I'm always fucking with you. Do your cardio. Really, you should get some more sleep. And I'm not just preaching that to you. I'm saying that to myself too. I need some more fucking sleep always. Because you get some good sleep. Honestly, right now, now that I'm dieting, the two things I'm really focusing on to make sure I have good lifts and just make sure I feel good throughout the day. Before even talking about like the food itself, I want a good amount of sleep. Actually, no. What I'm focusing on first is being fucking hydrated. Trying to get electrolytes in, fuck ton of water, because obviously I'm not full of carbs. I'm as flat as I can be right now. Well, I guess I could go 0 carbs, like do keto. I guess I could be a little flatter, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not downing fucking packs of Krispy Kreme and Cinnamon Toast Crunch and sweets and whatever else, being like fully fucking carved up as possible, which is when your muscles are extra full of water and glycogen. So I'm not relying on that to have a good lift. What's really going to decide if I feel good in the gym or if I feel like shit is the amount of electrolytes I've had and the amount of water I've had. Because let's say I went my whole day today and I only had maybe like fucking a couple, it's kind of weird, like 8, I don't know how much water does the normal person drink? Let's say maybe I had just like 2 cups of fucking water today, or a couple cups of water. Or maybe every so often when I was kind of thirsty, I'd just sip at the water fountain, and that would be it. I am pretty freaking sure if I do that on a consistent basis, and that's it for my water consumption, I'd be getting fucking headaches in the gym. I just feel weaker. I don't really look into it like this, but your fucking muscles, what's making them fire is like some shit about electrolyte transfer and water. Like you need potassium in there, sodium, this, that, the other. That shit's legit. So, like mid-workout, I was sipping on 2 scoops of the Silo 9 blueberry lemonade. That was actually pretty good. But I need fucking ice in there again. You gotta remind me to put ice in my jug. That will most certainly improve my quality of lift as well. At least a little. So, staying fully hydrated is number 1 for me right now. Getting a really solid amount of sleep, that's number 2. I'm working on it. I'm freaking working on it, goddammit. And then making sure I eat my food in a very evenly distributed way throughout the day. You know, in like breakfast today, I guess you saw it in the video yesterday. It was a bagel, a little bit of cream cheese, and some eggs. It was only like maybe 400 calories ish. Actually, no, I think it was more like 600 calorie breakfast. You know, and then I got home from the gym and I had fuck, what did I even have today? I got home from the gym and I had, oh fuck, what was it? Oh yeah, holy shit! I went to Kroger and I got some Carb Master chocolate milk. So 1 cup of that, 11 grams of protein, and only 7 grams of carbs. You can take the calories out of the diet, but you can't take the chocolate milk out. I didn't realize how much of an addict I became over this last bulk. But 0 fat in 1 cup of that's better than a glass of whole milk, and it's chocolate. So that's definitely going to add it. You know, I'm not slamming a whole half gallon of that per day, but you know, I'll take a sip on that throughout. But yeah, I had like 3 cups of that, so 30 more grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs. Very manageable. That's only fucking 200 calories right there. And then had a pack of sushi. That was about 75 grams of carbs. About, what was it? I think maybe 30 more grams of protein. And like, I forget, maybe 20 grams of fat, 15 grams of fat. And that was it so far. You know, I just had the post-workout shake. 20 grams of carbs, about 25 grams of protein. So that's about 200 calories too. I can actually see how many I've eaten so far today. You know, try not to spill it, texting and driving. But there we go. 2,000 calories down, and it's 8:30. That is fucking badass. That means I have 1,000 calories to eat before I get to go to bed. Oh yeah, I also had I got some tuna packs and made some tuna sandwiches on some low carb buns. I'm just fucking teasing you with the full day eating now, just describing it instead of actually showing it. Don't worry, you'll see. I'll make another whole thing about it. But yeah, I'm only 2,000 calories in. It's 8:30. I get 1,000 to play with. That is nice. I definitely prefer to have. So this is why I'm talking about spreading it out evenly throughout the day. If I had a 1,500 calorie breakfast, I'm gonna be fucking hungry by lunch. You know, because that's almost I almost feel like eating a big meal. Once you've digested it, that's almost like your new normal. So your body wants to eat a meal that big again. So, you know, I want to eat just a little, spread it out, have a good amount of carbs before the workout. Like pre-lift, that's sushi, 75 grams of rice. I think that definitely helped me a little bit for legs. But I'll get home and I can eat a fucking pack of ramen if I want. It's going to fit the macros, as long as I don't go over the... So I did raise the limit to 3,000 calories. I was starting to get a little bit extra hungry. Like, I'm still in a deficit now, because the weight's still going down. But I think 2,500 was a little bit unnecessarily steep. You know, I was talking to some other, just some dudes on that, the Bro Chat podcast. They seemed a little concerned. And honestly, that was kind of the plan from the beginning, because my last cut, I was doing 2,500 calories, but I was also a little bit lighter. You know, I just did a bulk. I've got a little bit more muscle in my frame now. And the more muscle that you've got in your fucking body, the more calories you're going to burn to maintain it. So the dude who's 200 lean gets to eat more food than the dude who's 160 lean. You know, it takes energy to maintain muscle. So I think that's about enough for the dieting rant. I'm gonna go home, take my creatine. Haven't taken that today, but I did take the vitamins in the morning. Some of you guys were freaking out saying that the B vitamins were gonna make it hard for me to sleep, so I'll see if I notice anything. I haven't really had any problems falling asleep the way I've been doing it, but I'll listen to you. I don't read every comment, man, but I'm scanning them. You know, YouTube's got a little fucking analytics app, and it just feeds me all the comments across all the videos. So I'm always looking at them. Don't think I'm just ignoring you guys if I don't like what you're saying. And by like, I mean like literally, like physically hit the like button on all your comments. So I think that's fucking all I got. Home, food. Hopefully you guys had a badass lift today. If you're cutting down, try to fucking stay away from that ice cream that I know is in your freezer. And if you're bulking up and you're not really gaining weight as quick as possible, or as quick as you would like, maybe you should have a couple scoops. In either case, you got to download the stupid simple macro tracker. It's fucking free, man. I just saw a comment that was like, but macro trackers cost money. It does not cost any money, man. This shit is free. I will tell you this, though. It does have a fucking pop-up ad. It's kind of fucked. But that's the price. That's the price you pay for being able to know what the fuck you're eating every day. So, I'm going home, man. We're done. I will see you next time.